A hot air balloon?
All right. So you guys recap. You did get to.
So we swap tails with the Duke.
You saved older Raven Guard.
You have a USB-C?
What's the right thing?
Yeah, that's my one.
USB-C.
Or is that,
It's a wireless charger. It should charge through there.
Oh, it will, but I have a thing on here that would behoove me not to heat up.
Behoove.
There you go, it's charging.
Thank you.
Yep. So he tries to. Actually, he had one other guy that survived.
Nice.
Along with him, remember?
Yeah.
That was injured and had gone down, but he was able to help him. You also have there was the healer and the barbarian that were with you as well. And yeah, that was Halvar and Kaya.
Got to have Kaya.
So Older thanks you profusely for your aid and helping him.
Hell yeah. Let's get this city out of here.
That's exactly what I've been trying to do. And I came here for this. And he pulls up this large iron helm.
Nice. We were trying to get the shield when that stupid bitch shoved us down here.
Which bitch would that be?
What's her name?
In Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, in Baldur's Gate.
Noblewoman. Insert name, I don't remember.
I could find it.
I got it here too. Oh, your notes are traditionally better than mine. Van Thumper.
Van Thamper.
Van Thamper.
I'm gonna make a
Duchess Van Thamper?
The Duchess Van Thamper.
Sounds good, baby.
She put you in here.
She put us in.
She threw us through a portal. She has the shield.
I should have known she would be involved in all of this.
Fucking, I'm gonna kill that bitch.
She must stand a trial, and when she's found guilty and requires execution, you can do the honors.
Thank you.
But she must stand trial first.
Alright.
Reasonable.
Yes.
So, tell me your names. And he gets all your names.
Yep.
You're all introduced. You know that he is the... Basically, he's like the leader of...
Is he the chief magistrate? Is it Baldur's Gate or is he from El Terrell?
Yeah, I thought he was from... the Duke is from Baldur's Gate.
from Baldur's Gate. So he definitely knows Duchess Van Thamper.
Yeah. Well, so we were citizens of this town, but ended up making it out before it came to...
So you left El Terrell and were out of the town when it vanished. He had left Baldur's Gate and went to El Terrell when it vanished, which now you realize part of that was her plan to get rid of him so that she could take over Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
So he's very pissed at her too.
Good.
In a very noble and...
Hey, whatever. As long as we have a shared hatred.
You realize that he is a paladin.
Got it.
There's a certain good quality to him.
Goody two shoes.
I'm bad Ash.
But he does tell you he came for this helm, which can be used to commune with a god, and his intention was to ask the question how to free El Terrell from these chains.
Nice.
If those chains can be broken or released, then the city should be able to return back to where it came from.
So you seem to understand, you're familiar with the shield. Do you understand its purpose, how it's used, how it could potentially restore El Terrell? We knew that there was a potential opportunity that we didn't understand if we had managed to retrieve exactly how we would use it.
I'm not sure how the shield could be used, unfortunately.
Oh well.
It may be linked in some way to the holy relic that protected the city, but now has been warped and perverted now to the point that it's a dark influence. Might bear some investigation. Upon our return and retrieving the shield,
I like it.
if you will just keep watch, keep me safe while I employ the helm to learn what information we need.
No, certainly.
I'll make my preparations. And he begins to prepare a space that he says prayers and sanctifies. You guys can all get a short rest. It takes him about an hour to make this space to where he feels comfortable with it.
Okay.
Now you have arcane recovery, right, Chris?
Yes.
So you can recover half your spell level, half your wizard level in spells.
Sweet.
Isn't that right? With a short rest? Look it up.
I will.
Plus you guys can spend hit dice to heal. If you still have hit dice remaining.
Crap. Do I have just... No, I lost more.
Dad, want to see your hot air balloon? Daddy wants you to see.
Please. That's cool.
Really good, baby.
I did it very differently than Mom's.
That's perfect. That's fine. It's art, baby. It's subjective. Do what you want. I don't know how many hit points I actually have left.
Well, you should keep track of that.
I did that.
I'm
There, and then now
looking
I've
at
got
short
over
rest
here.
on 186, but how many hit points do you recover?
It depends on hit dice if you want to expend them.
So you have
What if you
your
don't
D8.
expend any, none?
Yeah.
What's that?
So you have a D8 per hit dice. So what level are you?
6.
Because this was
So you have
my...
6. If you haven't used them, have you used any? So you have 6 D8. You can roll one at a time.
I am so screwed. Dude.
So yeah, you can
I think
roll until your health is
Here.
full, up to 6 times. But that's the way to limit, so you just can't go
Mommy,
take a
that's
short rest, short rest, short rest. You know, you only have 6.
Oh, okay.
those hit
There
dice
is
per game.
a trash can.
And
over
when you take
here.
a long rest, you
See that
regain
mirror?
them.
Yeah.
You
All the way over
regain
there.
all your health as well.
Got it. Well,
Yeah,
I'm probably going to do that at least to an extent.
No.
Oh, and do I get my blade singing back after my rest? I think so.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a short or a long rest.
Well, let's go see.
Hopefully
What's that,
short.
love?
And you add your
You
constitution
only can do it
modifier.
twice, right?
I'm gonna go look
Yeah,
at
gotta
the
be short rest.
Where are you going?
There's constitution
Just
modifier.
look at stuff.
Where?
Stay here,
You're
baby.
gonna hang
So
out down
that's
here.
7.
I know. You want cucumbers? In a little bit. You're doing good. You want cucumbers? You want a butter sandwich?
16.
Yeah, you want your sandwich?
Ooh,
Okay.
Dad, what's this?
That's a rolling tray.
I don't have a rolling tray.
Okay, here you go.
Back to nearly full strength.
Put that on your table. Okay, careful. Drop it.
Yeah, you regain all when you finish a long or short rest.
Nice.
What happened?
My blade singing.
Oh. Alright, so I think I'm at 12. HP, which means what can I do?
Expend hit dice.
Hit dice being which one?
Hit dice are so you have 6 because you're level 6, and they're die 8.
She died 8.
Okay, so you did
Well,
all the
no, one.
healing
You have 6 die, like essentially 6 die. So
Mommy,
What's up, honey?
you want to bury myself?
I have my own sandwich, but thank you very much. It's
Okay.
very nice of you.
I'm gonna.
Daddy's freaking full, honey.
He
Sorry,
asks
do
us
what?
to keep watch while he prepares.
So he kneels in the center of this circle
3,
and puts the helm on his head,
11,
and you see as it like clamps onto his head.
Wow.
And you hear him start to cry out as he's struggling with something. This light begins to emanate from within the helm itself, and suddenly he lunges to his feet and runs directly at you with his sword. And he just takes a mighty swing at you. Roll initiative.
Okay, that's good.
This one?
Yes. So you have 6 if you want to
6,
extend
alright.
them all.
So he takes 3 swings at you.
3 swings.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Swinging as hard as you can. 20 to hit, 21 to hit, and a 10 to hit.
7 plus 8 is
2 hits, 1 miss.
2, okay.
15.
So he hacks you twice, and he is using this.
You okay?
Why did he hit?
This escalated quickly.
He lunged to his
You guys,
feet.
you want to
And,
see what my ring looks
ooh,
like?
oh man!
12.
Guys,
26 damage.
Total?
Hold on, honey. Come here.
Shazam!
Yeah.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Ah, you could just hear him like screaming from the depths of this helm.
what?
Blinding white light is just
You
radiating
said come
out.
here.
I said, hold on. Okay, that's better. Where's
You want to
my
roll
thing?
initiative?
Not really.
You're on your own, Trent. Sorry.
You got one?
I got a natural 1. I go last.
All right.
Let's get those out of the way.
Get it out of the way. Yeah, use it up.
Alright.
What's your health?
Back
Like
up to
30
31.
14.
Now it's 14.
No, it's 14.
Hey guys, you want to see my ring?
It was a 40.
Yeah, show me.
Whew,
No,
that
those
hurt.
guys.
Good
Yeah,
thing you
what's
healed.
Baby,
No kidding.
we're playing.
So
Although
he
part of
goes
me,
first, then Trent. Does Artie want to party?
Huh? Lost. Ooh, 7.
All right.
What kind of dice are you guys using?
Die 20. The big round one.
You mean these ones?
Yeah, that one.
So Andy, then Artie.
Go for it.
What'd you get?
2.
2.
You go before me.
you're gonna go at the same time, Amy.
All right. So Trent, you can go. This is
He's
our
a good guy.
turn
He's
order.
just obviously
He's a good
been
guy. Yeah, something is
subverted by
possessed him.
something. Yeah. So I don't really want to like hack on him.
Try disarming him.
Some big ass paladin who just took 26 hit points out of me. I guess.
sir.
Yeah. I think I might run away.
Okay, you probably want to
Daddy,
disengage.
I
I'm
got
gonna disengage.
Okay. So you carefully look for an opening, feinting and kind of lunging, so he makes this move that gives you an opening to dart away without him getting an open swing at you. And you manage to go like run behind these guys or something.
Well, so we're in a subterranean but
Yeah.
large open space, and there's the room. You know, there's
You
the
can
stairs we
start
came
now.
down.
Yeah.
What else do we see?
There's a few
start
pillars.
now, Dad.
There's like a large
Is
central
that
pillar, and there was kind of like an altar at the far end of the room, and that's where most of the battle had happened. There's kind of an open area. This looks like it was a relic, like this helm was the relic that was on the altar. That's what he came for. And so it was a room dedicated to it, and it looks like a place where people could come and pray and kind of kneel before this holy relic.
Is there a door on the stairway?
There's not a door. It's just a stairway that kind of spirals up a little bit.
I want to head, far enough off into the gloom, maybe behind a pillar that, I can kind of keep an eye on this guy, but I'm not, I want to be,
But you're not
I want
his
to be,
target.
I want to be 30, 40 feet away.
Okay. Alright. You rush off and duck behind something. You can roll stealth as well if you want.
So who's a?
So your bonus action would be disengage.
Now I get the 20?
Your
Hey,
movement
spell back.
to move away, and then you use
I
your
don't
action
think you have
stealth.
arcane
Okay.
reconnaissance.
That makes perfect sense.
It does. It does.
Sure.
24.
Stealth, 24. Alright.
Oh, no, that's
Okay.
a lie. 28.
You can look up short rest. You
Okay.
can look up under druid. But
Alright. So, Artie? What does Artie want to do to party?
Artie?
My name's Artie and I like to party.
That's who is this? It's the
This is the Duke.
this is the Duke.
Duke, yeah. He
Those-
put on the helm and pretty quickly after a few moments, it like shrunk down to fit his head and he started screaming as a light welled out from inside the helm. And then he leaped up and attacked Tren. Very uncouth.
Indeed.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
Whose turn is it now? Mommy?
It's mommy's turn, and I'm trying to figure out.
Can you entangle him? Do you have that?
I do have entangle.
I had Sacagawea Stout up in
Wait,
Idaho
what?
Yeah, I can
by
entangle.
Island Park.
Pretty good.
What do I have that spell slot left? I do.
My dad and I had it one night. We were having dinner up there.
Well, maybe
and
you
I
can get him
loved it
to
so
drop
much. We went back to the same
the
restaurant and got a bigger size of it next time. Because you
Nice.
got like the smaller mug, and then the next time we went and got the big one. It's just,
Give me a
it's
stat.
just so good.
Is it brewed locally, or is that...
Yeah, we couldn't find it anywhere else. And I think actually the next time we went up there, they didn't have it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it was so good. It had
That's
I love dark
Yeah.
beers, that rich kind of chocolatey. Just, I love it.
What'd you get?
I'm with you.
All right. What is that? That's.
I had a really good one in Austria when we were passing through there.
I don't know. What is it?
I just got this. It's what's your darkest beer?
You cast a spell using
Yeah,
a
so, you know,
third level
this
or
dark beer
above.
is so good. So
Increases
sweet.
1 but 1 die. That's
That's
my
what I
second
love.
level.
Guys, I got
And they're
5.
just thick and creamy and
Yeah.
smooth,
Dad, Mom.
Yeah.
full,
You got 5?
smoky.
Yep.
One of my very
Okay.
favorite.
Daddy, I
Bohemian
got
is called
five.
the
Bohemian,
Murphy's.
dude.
Daddy,
Oh,
I got
yeah, I love the
5.
I love the Bohemian.
Good job.
Bohemian Brewery has some good dark beers.
Okay.
There you
I'm gonna
They're churny box.
I'm gonna cast heat metal on his sword. See if I can drop his sword.
Okay.
So that's.
Nope, you don't have to roll.
Mommy.
Which one?
Yeah, he doesn't even get a save on that, right?
Nope.
Unless it's a magic weapon.
Yeah, he just takes damage.
2d8.
2d8.
Okay. As the metal begins to heat, you can see the leather gauntlets that he's wearing start to smoke a little bit. And you're not sure what he's gonna do, but you'll find out on his turn. But you can definitely see that the sword
it's-
starts
yeah.
to like
Glow.
glow.
There you go.
Yeah, faint. It's gonna get more intense as it goes.
Alright. Is I'm gonna whip out my silk rope and try and lasso him.
Okay.
What did you get?
Do I get dex on that?
Yeah.
15.
Dad, what'd you get? Daddy, what'd you get?
15, huh?
Yeah.
Dad, what'd you
Instead of
get?
using his armor class, so I don't think it would really apply.
Dad, what'd you get?
Let's
Yeah,
have.
13 plus 2 dexterity.
We'll just use basically his dex modifier as an AC bonus.
Alright.
So you manage to take the rope, spin it into a lasso. You have to get kind of close. You rush up within, 10 feet, kind of fling it, and it gets around him, and you yank on it and pull it tight. It's kind of lopsided a bit,
Perfect.
but you got it around him.
Why is your card so red? Dad, why is your card so red?
Because they're
Tightens up on him, and
spells.
he kind of turns towards you. You see the glowing light, just this radiant, holy light coming out of the interior.
Yeah, this is not where I want to be.
That white hot sword. Who's about to try to steal
Yeah,
it?
and the sword begins
A
to
white
smoke.
hot magical sword, and I have a silk rope.
Connected to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack Daddy.
Go for it.
Oh, he keeps hold of the sword, so he will take the damage. Go ahead and roll
2d8.
damage.
Maybe
Huh?
2d8.
Oh, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
7.
7 damage. Okay.
That's to me.
No.
No, to him. Okay.
Um,
I don't know. I'm
Guys,
trying to read the thing here.
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna rush at
I'm
you
gonna figure out how to do something.
and
Okay, go
swing
for it,
with
Bev.
the sword.
Daddy, watch me.
It does a... Ooh.
What number did I just
20.
get?
Really?
Well, I'm not blitzing.
Dad,
you.
what number did I just
I
get?
thought you had like a 22 AC or something crazy.
No. Well, when I'm blitzing, you
Blitzing
do.
it is? Okay. And that one's a
Daddy,
15.
what number did I just get?
Yeah.
Sweets, hold on.
Really?
That's my AC right now.
And then that's
Wait,
a
what
9.
number did I...
Sweets, Sveta.
Okay. Oh God, don't kill me.
Daddy,
Let Daddy roll, and then he'll tell you.
Alright.
We wouldn't be doing battle if you didn't die.
Right?
Fair.
Yeah, it has to happen every time. So 18 damage.
Okay.
As he hacks into you a couple of times, and you can just
Daddy,
tell that
Hold on.
he's
Dad,
not
what number did I
himself.
just
Yeah.
get?
What?
What number did I just get?
That,
Alright.
Is it that one?
He's right up on you, so what do you want to do?
It's this one.
Actually, Tren, you can go
90?
first. He probably rushed right past you, so you're behind him now.
I am gonna try to shoot him in the kneecap.
Oh,
Ow.
You guys
dude,
want to
that's
see
gonna
my
end his
ring?
career.
Never mind. Gotta get him down. Gotta get him down.
Guys, you want to see my ring?
Absolutely.
I can toss you the other end of the rope. Jump rope.
We'll go for the quad.
You like it? It has a
Shoot.
flower
I'm
on
gonna try to
top.
figure out. I'll give you a hint here. Don't just try to kill the guy.
I don't want to kill him. I just
Figure
want to
out
drop
what the
him.
problem is and
We gotta
fix
get,
that.
we gotta get the
What's
helmet
problem?
off of his head, but I can't get
Take
near
the
him.
fucking helmet
No,
off.
but I can't get near him. So I want to drop
You're
him.
behind
Took
him.
his attack.
I took his attack.
He already attacked him. It's
Yeah.
your turn.
Yeah.
And you can move in and move out still.
And you're behind him.
That's true. That's true.
Let's try. Otherwise, we're all dying. Okay, I'm dying.
You're dying.
Well, that's normal though.
Okay, so what else is new? All right.
What
Well,
are you talking
I'm going to
about?
scurry out from behind my pillar,
Okay.
and I mean, you said this thing clamped down on his head. Does it have any clasps? Does it have any?
There is a strap, but it's just dangling down. No.
Okay. So maybe I just need to grab it and yank.
Okay.
All right. We'll give it a shot.
Okay. You rush up behind him. He's
No, I
kind of
had
moving and
something
swinging. You have to
different
time it, and then you lunge up and grab the helm. And go ahead and roll make it a strength athletics. Or you can do dex athletics if you want.
Whoa.
Dex
When do you guys know what this is?
athletics.
He's
Okay.
got Chris is crossing his fingers.
12.
12. Okay, you grab hold and you feel it start to pry away, and he reaches up to grab hold, and he like actually holds the the helm on. In doing so, he just drops his sword on the ground. And he starts like holding the helm, and it's like he's fighting you to just keep the helm on himself.
On his head.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hang on, or what do you want to do?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm more than hang on. I keep trying to jerk it off with his goddamn head. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, but that's your turn.
All right.
Yeehaw!
You're up.
You're just like hanging on.
Get in there and help him. Get this thing off of him. He dropped the sword.
He dropped the sword so I can...
Hey, Daddy.
Yes.
What do I...
What are you doing?
Can you cast like remove cursed helm?
What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
No.
I believe that would be like the spell magic.
It is.
Oh,
Yeah, the spell
What are you
magic might be a
doing?
good option.
what are you doing?
I do not have that.
Druids do get to remove
And
curse.
I've got one spell slot left.
That might be level 5. Spell magic is level 3.
For a wizard.
Well, they don't have, like, it's not different level for different
Stay.
people. Like, that's in,
Stay stuck.
the second edition, they had that sometimes, where it would be 3rd level for one class, but 2nd for another. They don't do that in 5th.
Hey, you're supposed to get it stay stuck.
I'm stuck.
Here we go.
I can... Oh, but that's...
Mom, watch this.
Aaron's right on top of him.
Mommy, watch this.
Get,
Mom, watch
get in there.
this.
Rip his arms off his helm. Grab an arm and just like pull it down and
Yeah,
wrap that
bearing-
rope around it.
Alright.
Mommy,
Just
watch.
rush him, just bear him to the ground and rip it in.
Mommy,
Right?
watch.
It doesn't have to be fancy.
Yeah.
Stay stuck.
Alright.
We don't need to
Mom,
spend a lot of
watch.
time on this.
Mom,
Go,
watch.
go, go.
Okay, I'm running and grab his,
Mommy,
grab his
watch.
honey. I'm running and grab his
Alright,
arms.
so go ahead and roll a strength check. Alright,
That's-
athletics.
That 20.
Stay.
This will be opposed by his
What are you
roll.
doing?
Hanging off of your arm,
Oh
evidently.
man. I rolled so high, a 5.
Plus 16.
Okay, she runs up, grabs one of his arms and yanks it off. I'll give you one more roll. Opposed by his strength check. Oh man, I rolled a natural 2.
Ha!
I did better this time. I rolled a 19.
You pry the helm off. He's trying to hold it, but she's holding the other arm. You pry the helm off. And as you pull it off, it goes dark. He slumps to the ground. You see his eyes look like they've been burned out.
Oh, great.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And he
Somebody
seems
saw
to be
an angel.
unconscious. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Or saw God.
Hmm.
Whoa!
I wonder which God he's trying to commune with.
This is called the Helm of Torm's Sight. So we got Torm.
Wow.
5.
Whoa!
You feel the overwhelming urge to put the helm on yourself. You see as Tren begins to lift the helm to put
I'm
it
just
on
gonna
his
tackle
own
him.
head. Okay? You charge and you just tackle him. Tren's not even paying attention.
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll just to see how epic this tackle is.
Natural 20.
This is like somebody that's not prepared for it. It's like their whole body just ragdolls. The helm goes flying.
I'm seeing the slow motion video of my neck. Like,
Yeah.
and like spittle coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
You see the cheeks go.
No, this is like when Brandon hit me, and the blood went, and I just crumpled.
So you tackle Tren, he just plasters you,
Here we
man.
go.
Knocks you to the ground. The two of you go tumbling to the ground.
Go color for
And
like
as soon as your hands are off
15
the
more
helm,
minutes,
you're
I
like,
give you-
what the fuck was I just about to do?
go.
You realize it would have been a bad idea after seeing what happened to
What
him.
happened to the Duke?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
Thank you, I think.
Yeah, no problem, bruh.
15 more minutes and I'll give you a switch, okay?
Ow! I've been hacked on by a paladin and just
Right?
body, form tackled to the cobblestones.
Oh, by the way, Paladin, how about you heal
What
us?
did I just say?
God damn it.
Down here, go color for a little while longer, and I can.
As he begins to come to,
on.
he reaches up. I can't see!
Now,
And clearly his eyes are
Gone.
gone.
come
They're
here and
just
listen if you're not
burned
going to
out.
listen.
They're
Uh.
these blackened sockets.
You go color for 10 more minutes, and I give you a switch.
It's still
Just
alive.
sandwich.
Need some floss?
No, I'm good.
All right,
He's
so
digging meat out of his teeth.
we're gonna need.
I think I can find some floss somewhere, probably.
This is not bad. All right.
So he's distraught, understandably, beside himself.
So our cleric.
I figured it out.
I will
It
consult.
had been locked until that
I will
moment.
consult
Yeah,
with
it
our
was like
cleric.
right on that edge.
Hit right on the edge and just popped.
I will consult with our cleric healer.
Alright,
What the fuck just happened there?
Yeah.
And is there any way to fix this? Or he's
she comes over and she performs a little bit of healing. But she's pretty low on healing. You guys had a big fight. She
Right.
used a bunch of her healing for the barbarian. So she does a little bit, but she looks up at you and says, I can't restore its sight. It's beyond my magic. What do you do about the helm?
I want to understand from the Duke what he saw. Has he come to? Is he coming
Yes,
to?
he's back. He's
coherent.
coherent after being distraught for a bit, being ministered to by Kaya. He is more calm and he can speak. He now has a strip of cloth tied around his eyes.
Yeah.
And you ask him what he saw,
What
and he
did you
says,
see?
I saw a sword, a mighty weapon of a fallen angel. A sword capable of cleaving the chains.
I got a
and
timer, you
freeing
can
El
go.
Terrell.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. And okay, now we just have to find it.
And did he act?
The sword lies in the bleeding citadel across the plains of Avernus.
Oh fuck! Of course it does.
Any recollection of trying to kill us while you were looking at that sword, Dookie boy?
No. Did I? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what came over me. I don't know what I was doing.
You had a bit of a moment there.
Is everyone okay?
No.
Here, let me aid you. And he will lay on hands. And he will heal you for 20.
I don't suppose anybody's got a pearl and an owl feather. We had a pearl ring, but we sold it.
We did. What's in?
Give you a pearl necklace for 20 copper.
He wants a pearl necklace.
What's in an herbalism kit?
Will that work as a spell component?
It's supposed to be worth 100, so better make it good.
Better make it good. Well, you can just pay him 100 and then it's worth.
Right? Yeah. I
That's a
don't
way
think.
to get around that component cost.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find those down here probably, because
Hold on, let me check.
I could identify it, and then at least we would know what it is that we're doing.
Identify what?
The helm.
Oh, let me do a.
Because that would give
A
what?
religion check or an arcana check?
No. This is a spell that will tell you what you need to know
You can
about a
try
magic
religion
item.
check.
Religion check?
Are you proficient with religion? Do you have skill in it?
Yes, she
Yes,
does.
I do.
Yeah, try a religion check.
What's that one? 20?
Die 20. And add your pluses.
10? Shit.
I'd say you have heard of it.
Okay.
But
it's not been studied extensively.
Yeah.
Not by my order or
I
anything.
mean, what you know about it is just that it was holy relic, and it was said that those who donned the helm could receive a vision from Torm.
Oh, okay.
But you don't know any
Other than that,
salient
the last
details.
vision they'll ever see.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well,
Right.
Okay,
apparently
hold on.
that's a risk of using the helm.
where's my
And if she'd rolled higher, you could have
one? Could have worked.
that.
But whatever.
But whatever.
At least it wasn't whatever.
Alright.
Well, I guess we're headed to the bloody citadel.
Yeah.
Bleeding Citadel.
It's bloody.
Anybody willing to put that in their bag?
Yeah, sure. I think I'm over the urge to put it on.
Go for it. Touch it.
Do you wanna
Toss
touch
it
it?
in a knapsack. And
So you just pick it up,
I just pick it up.
roll a wisdom save.
He's ready.
You just
Where do I find the
18.
herbalism kit?
you resist the urge to put it on, but you do still feel
I
that
feel
urge.
it. I was like,
it,
I know better.
Yeah, but you
it
realize
should
that
be
this
under
is
basic
something
equipment.
that will just
like,
constantly
be
urge
tempting.
you to don this thing.
Somewhere
It
here,
would be
like,
very dangerous.
probably right at the very beginning.
Or very youthful under the right circumstances.
Potentially, yeah.
Mess kit. Okay.
So
The other thing that Older tells you is that
the helm of
he
Torm.
saw a way to get across the plains more quickly. There's a place not so far from where you're located, down in the plains of Avernus. A place where they sell war machines. The type of things that could travel very swiftly across the red, forbidden, forsaken plains of the
Mommy, I made
Avernus
something for you.
hellscape.
Who sells devils?
Devils do. And there you could potentially purchase one of these machines or acquire one by some means and use it to quickly traverse across the plains. We're talking
Let me see that.
Mad Max style,
Guess what this is?
Okay.
war machines.
Yeah.
Thundering across
Let's
the
do it.
Owl.
I'm putting my rope away, and
Swimming pool.
we'll
The book.
let's get this on.
No.
Adam,
Do-
let me see.
Do we want to take him back to his people at the cathedral, or what do we want to do?
No, I'm out of guess. It's a mission.
What does he want to do?
He says,
Or at the bridges, there are usually guards there. I'm sure we could turn him over to him.
the other man that survived,
Oh, right.
he says, I could lead
You know what that
the
is?
Duke back
It's
to the-
actually a little
the remaining troops out in the
Christmas
cathedral.
bunker of
Do you have any other
different
resources that can help
kinds
us get a
of
war
lights and
machine?
little puppies.
AKA,
But I've made
got
one
any
with-
gems on you or anything?
He says, he pulls out a pouch and he
5 more minutes of
says,
Switch, go.
we were going to
Go,
destroy
go, go.
these
So it
infernal
was
foul
carrying
things,
a map
but
and a book.
they may be of
Okay.
use to you. And he hands you this sack,
I like
and
it.
you look inside and you see a number of these large coins,
Okay.
Okay, good.
and
Devil coins.
they are soul coins. These coins have the trapped
sword and a
souls of
sword.
individuals that have found their way here.
You need to go color.
Ruh-roh.
And it is a currency that is
Daddy.
exchanged. It also is a source of energy. So it actually acts as fuel for the hell machines.
Wow. How many are in there?
There's a dozen of them.
Doesn't.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Good luck.
What?
Yeah,
Ow,
this
what?
sucks.
What? Go color. 5 more minutes.
All right,
Give me a switch. Go.
So,
Go.
long rest?
Oh, Halvar and Kaya. They say,
I
well,
don't.
this is the end of the road for us as well.
Why?
Where exactly are you going?
Because there are a lot of people that need our help in the city here.
Yeah, but the whole city needs your help. That's what we're doing.
While you go and you retrieve the sword,
Ah, dagnabbit.
we will be here aiding those that need our aid.
Why?
What was the cathedral or the castle called? blood something wrong.
Bleeding
Bleeding
Citadel.
Citadel.
The bleeding citadel. Citadel.
Mer. Fine. 5 minutes. Go.
All right. So, yeah, long rest. We got time. We got time. Like right now, we're not necessarily in a hurry. We're in a safe place.
Here is the hellscape of Avernus, where you have to pass across all sorts of interesting landmarks that are not labeled on there.
Wow. Where are we? Where's the idiot box? You are here.
You're essentially.
Guess the shit. What did I say?
You're clear
Go
down.
for 5 more
in
minutes
this
and I'll give you the
area.
switch. You're not gonna listen, I'm not gonna give it to you. Go.
And the bleeding citadel.
It's a little deceptive. This is just for fun.
Well, here's the eye of
You
Mordor.
you cannot actually have a map of Avernus because
It changes.
Yeah,
locations
It hates you.
change and it's constantly shifting, and in fact it defies efforts to create a map. If you try to, you have to roll sanity checks, and you can lose your mind by doing a technical make a map of Avernus.
Okay.
Bubba, what did I say? You want the switch? You wanna play it? Go sit down and color. You got 5 more minutes. Now. 3,
Let's take that
2,
rest and
move
head
your butt.
out.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, you guys take a long rest,
Oh God! Finally, get my spells back.
and you also gain a level.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
What's our?
What do
Okay.
you mean?
Just bump to the next level.
More awesome.
We get more powerful. Yep.
Ow!
7,
Yep, level
I
7.
fell on the ground.
and just take our XP up to
Yep.
the basic, which is. Where's
Tell me when you find it.
So the place you're looking for is called Fort Knucklebone,
that?
and it's only about 10 miles from your current location.
Oh, that's not too bad. We can get there in a couple hours.
I'm gonna roll my dice.
Go for it. Don't talk with food in your mouth. I should have brought the pistachios.
Yep.
So be it.
I know it's right here at the beginning.
It's so cool.
There we go.
The part here about
23,000.
mapping Avernus.
Yeah.
That's where it says you lose your mind.
You have to roll a wisdom save, and if you fail, first you roll on the short-term madness table, then on the long-term, and then on the
I'm gonna get
indefinite
another hit
madness
die.
table for the third failure.
Which is
Whoa.
You just go crazy.
die 6 plus Constitution. Come on. 4.
Hmm?
Your max hit points increase.
Oh, what do I do?
So that puts me at 42.
I'm gonna wait for 7.
What do I roll?
7's a good one.
I fell on the
Evasion.
floor again.
Oh, dude. That's a huge
Guys, I
one.
fell on the floor again.
Oh my goodness.
What do I roll?
Die 8. And then add your Constitution modifier.
So you rolled a 4, or you rolled?
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. That's my. Constitution. Oh, I get 8 more hit points.
Naked.
50.
Did you roll, Aaron?
I'm about to.
I'm at 53.
Nice. Okay.
I said I'm almost 55 and I only have 53.
So.
Wait, alright. Up. That stays. Is there anything else? Modify up?
Yes.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
I get my
That's what I
first
wanted.
4th level
What'd you get?
I
spell.
wanted an 8.
An 8!
And I got an 8.
Daddy,
So I get my fourth level spell.
what is
And
it?
didn't you get a spell book?
We got 2 of them actually.
Were there any 4th level spells in there?
I don't know. I'll look.
You should check that first, and because then you also get to pick new spells.
Right.
Your wand would have recharged.
Excellent. For
Should be
1d6 plus
D6 plus
1. But it had 5, so that's full.
So it's full.
What did I say? 23,000 is the XP.
So the first thing you have to do, you're still on the city of El Terrell.
Right.
So you have to first find a way back down. You have to find a way down to the ground.
Oh, is El Terrell floating?
Yeah, it's suspended by
The
chains.
chains.
Yeah.
Big chunk of stone of
Ooh.
the earth
I
was
get
like
double
ripped
spell.
out with the whole city on top of it. And there's chains linking it to the ground, and the chains are pulling it closer and closer to the river.
Yeah. So I can fly, but I can't carry you guys.
I can feather fall.
Okay. What about you?
What?
Can you feather fall or
Can I what?
no? Probably not.
Featherfall should affect more than one person.
Really?
Read the spell.
I'm about to try to do that.
I have that too. So
Feather
here, right here.
I get
Yeah.
4th level spell slot. I get 1. What else do I need to modify? Do I? Anything else?
Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Nice.
Modify my hit
60
points.
feet
I think
per
at
round.
higher
till the
level
spell
spell
ends.
affect you
What?
more.
I get a 4th level spell. I modified my hit points. What else do I need to do?
I have 2 attacks. And I have that mark.
Are you a kitty cat?
Constantly.
have a kitty?
Okay.
Maybe you could go see if Aurora would. Or, I don't know if Aurora's here. You might be able to find the kitty.
Okay. So.
She's off.
And see ya.
You s- did I tell you? She's ready to off me.
What?
At one point, she was talking to Allie, and she's like, "Hey, can you get a cat?" And Allie's like, "Look, no.
Daddy's
Daddy's allergic. We will never get a cat." She goes, "What if we didn't live with Daddy?"
And then, like 2 weeks later, it was, what if we bought a house and Daddy didn't come and live in that house with us, and then we could have a kitty?
Dude, she
Yeah.
tried to get a savage.
Yeah.
Right?
Savage.
Alright, so in the spell books, we
I don't know
have.
where you're ready.
No, they only went up to 3. Oh,
So, Trent, do you want to try to
There's
find a
three
way
spellbooks.
to get down? Oh, I guess you guys can just feather fall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feather fall.
feather fall.
All right.
Wait.
So you work to the edge of this city, where it's just ripped out. There's jagged rock. Looks like it's still bits of it are kind of crumbling and falling off. You look over the edge. You kind of step. There's a hot wind, like a hot desert type wind, just whipping past you.
A hell wind, perhaps.
A hell wind. And you step to the edge and look down, and you just see hundreds of feet below you this sluggish river flowing underneath. You can see the chains anchoring this whole thing to the ground, and they're just like slowly pulling it closer and closer.
Hey, did we give away all our rations? Or did we keep them? Remember with all the fucking people? Whatever.
I think we gave
some of them.
We gave some. I don't know if we gave them all.
You give that one dude some cheese or something?
No, we definitely gave him cheese. That's how we defeated the demon.
That was the demon.
Yeah.
He basically bribed him with cheese.
Right. So silly.
Yeah, that was very silly.
Hey, whatever works. We defeated him.
Defeated.
That's good to know.
Oh, hell yes.
Where's my?
That's important.
Where's my thing?
Write that
my,
down.
No, I have a.
That's very important.
Very
Write that
important.
down.
That's
Write that
the
down.
most important piece of evidence we've heard yet. You mean unimportant?
Don't lose it.
Allison will
Don't
know
lose
that.
it. I have that.
So, but looking down, you can see that there are warring bands of devils and demons fighting each other on the plains below you.
Can we see the Mad Max vehicle?
It's like 10 miles away.
Roll a,
Well, as we're floating down,
from
we
the
should be able to
heights,
see it.
roll a
10
perception
miles
check.
isn't that far.
This is going to be difficult to see. The air is somewhat hazy with like fumes and smoke, and
9.
you can't see it from your current perspective.
All right. Well, you said it's there's a breeze, a hell wind.
There's a hell wind.
That's gonna push us around when we feather fall, which way is it going?
It's pushing, off in a direction, and as you look down, it would actually push you away from the river.
Good. Rather not die in the
Yeah, because
sticks.
you're suspended over the river.
Right.
The river Styx, which
Well, and
Touch it and you're
is
dead.
not good. Yeah.
I'm a little worried too that we're gonna make a juicy target floating down from on high, warring bands of devils.
Do you have invisibility?
No.
Yeah, no.
You get to pick 2 spells, don't you?
And it's
Yeah.
it's never
They
night.
don't have to be level 4 spells.
That's true.
And if you cast invisibility at higher level, it can affect more people, and then he could do Featherfall.
That's a thing that could happen.
It's just a thought.
That's a good thought.
Trent could scout. You want to go scout?
I don't know exactly how you scout while you're falling at 60 feet per round.
Go down the chain.
Hundreds of feet. Let's give that a
The
shot.
chain connects. It's this giant chain. Like each link is. You could like basically walk on each link from one link to the next.
And it just goes straight down.
It's off at an angle.
Kind of at an angle.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thought. Maybe we avoid the exposure and associated risk. Just climb down the chain. If we all go down together and, one of us fucks up and slips up and falls off, we'll probably have to cast feather fall on both our behalves. It's not a great option.
I say we just jump.
Float down, see what happens. Yeah, the other thing we could do, I don't know, let's make it a little bit risky.
What?
Cast in situ, right? Like free fall for a minute, and as we get close, diminish our exposure.
It would be much faster.
Free fall. Just leap out.
Leap out, whoa!
And then you're just staring down at the ground.
Yeah.
And then just at the last second, it's like
It's like
Base
base jumping.
Base jumping.
We're base jumping off of El Terrell. That's a thing that's about to happen.
Base jump off El Terrell. Hell yeah, baby. Love it.
Hell jumping.
Here's a picture that is supposed to show El Terrell being held by the chains over the river.
Crazy. Well, that's a first level spell.
Is the river directly under
No,
us?
Tasha.
Oh, hell yeah. Is there what?
Is Styx directly under us?
From where you currently are, yes. You could go to another side of the island, of the city, and it would not be directly underneath you.
Would that put us closer?
There is some areas where there's land.
How would that put
Well,
us
from
closer?
your current side, you can't see this place that you're trying to find. So maybe
Right.
you need
Maybe that's kind of what I'm saying. Is being on the other side might place us closer.
Yeah, maybe you would land on the wrong side of the river, and then you might have to.
Do we
find
know
your
which
way.
side of the river we want to be on? From the vision or the directions that
No.
we've been given?
You didn't get a direction. You just knew that there is a place that sells these infernal war machines, and that if you find it, it'll expedite your voyage across these plains. So, do you want to go do some scouting?
Yeah.
All right. So roll a generalized stealth check as you're making your way through the city. Leave these guys behind. One.
I mean, it's a 1 with some pretty fancy modifiers, but it's still a 1.
You haven't gone
A
too
9.
far as you're kind of sneaking along and ducking behind barrels and into a collapsed building that's burned out mostly, and there's just like some smoking ruins left.
Do that.
Then you hear a scream, and then you hear that scream get louder as suddenly the building across the street, the window breaks out as a woman comes flying out the window, hits the street, and the screaming stops.
What do you know who it is?
You look up in the window and you see this creature looks down and jumps and like lands, comes up. Okay, you take your bow out.
Ice storm, stone
Alright.
skins, world of wall of fire.
Fire. Yeah, wind wall.
14.
I got a lot of fire.
Yeah,
14.
that's not so
Initiative.
great down here.
Right? Is
Hi,
that
Bubba.
initiative?
Yeah.
Do you want a blueberry yogurt? Yeah. Did you say thank you? Did you? Okay. Come here. There's steep stairs here. All these snackies, and you run off and find another snack. Come here. Come here. Don't smell that. Put that on the table. Hallucinatory terrain.
So 14 was your initiative. You whip. So you take your shot. It's like in the air as you take your first
Stone
shot.
skin's dope, except for the
Good,
fact
then
that it
roll
costs
your
100 gold
attack.
to cast.
Stone skin.
Yeah.
Ouch.
This isn't a very large creature. It's maybe
Jump
4
shit.
feet tall.
Okay.
Almost gorilla-like in appearance.
Gorilla-like. Okay.
Mmm.
It's kind of, well, but not furry. It's got grayish skin. You can see it's got like pustules and disease-looking skin all over.
I gotta kill that thing. 20 with modifiers.
20 hit, that hits. So the arrow pierces it mid-air as it
Do you want
just
me to open
leapt
that?
out the window.
Yogurt.
Damage.
Do you need help with that?
We're using plus of 1s.
That would be useful, I think.
What she got? She brought the cat now.
No, she's,
Nintendo Switch.
yeah, this is Dreamlight Valley. It's
8.
Disney's RPG.
Not Stardew Valley.
Yeah, I start to play Dream Night Valley whenever I So when I go to
Eight.
Harry
8
Potter,
damage?
usually it gets me to play through all of the levels.
Right.
And sometimes when I get to the troll one, and
Do you have another shot? You only get one, huh?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. It
usually,
lands, looks up at you, and it just starts galloping across the ground towards you. Uses its full move and cannot reach you. It's still about 10 feet away.
I can reach
guys,
it.
I
It's now
can
your
see
turn.
Scar in this.
It's 10 feet away, and
Look at, I can see Scar.
Awesome.
Oh no, it doesn't do that. Okay, so yeah, you're good. So it's only 10 feet away from you.
Okay,
Coming fast.
good. Well, I'm going to close the distance even faster.
All right, you rushed it.
Rapier,
Guys, I can
rapier in
see
its
Elsa
face.
in this.
Rapier at his face. All right.
Oh, that was kind of crappy.
So you have a person.
Guys, I can see Elsa in this. All of you, look at this.
Okay, we got it.
That
Good job.
is
You want help with that yogurt?
13.
13 hits.
Yeah,
Hey.
They're fine.
It's okay.
So what is this? A devil is attacking?
Yeah, demon.
Demon?
It threw a lady out of a upper story window.
Sure.
Of course, trying to the rescue. You wanted to save the poor lady.
Demonstration.
Wait, this is on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's still in the town.
Oh.
In Elturel.
Well, sorry, in the ground. On the ground in the town.
Gotcha.
Shelterell. Yeah, sorry, not that.
I thought we had already base
Yeah.
jumped.
No, yeah.
No, he was gonna scout. He's trying to see if he can go to another edge of the city and see that place to make sure you go on the correct side of the river Styx.
Probably important to know.
Right. So he's scouting, but he rolled a shitty stealth roll, and then this happened. So
6.
6 damage. All right, still alive. Comes slobbering up at you. Its maw is covered in foamy blood as it tries to bite you. Basically slips and falls to the ground. From the ground, it's going to try to claw you. That's a 9 to hit. Just failing utterly. The arrow and the rapier strike that you had on it seem to be hindering it, as you can see this black, oily, like thick oil dripping out of its wounds.
Gonna have to wipe this weapon down.
Your turn.
Tremendous term.
Again, it's now it's just like riding like a rodeo,
you have
like
advantage
full
on it.
size. Just
It's prone in front of you.
I like that. I want that.
that's pathetic.
He's so disappointed in himself.
I really
The
am.
disappointment
A 2
was
and a
real,
3.
dude.
A 2 and a 3.
What's the
Wow.
total on the 3?
I don't even know yet. I can't even do math. I'm so disappointed.
Numbers.
Oh my gosh.
You can still hit.
We'll see. It's a 10.
Ah, that misses. Yeah. Okay, it leaps up and it lunges at you, trying to bite you. This time it does bite you.
It's my own fault. I'm being cocky.
Yeah. You're like, ha-ha, forsooth! It bites you for 6 damage, and then it's going to try to claw you as well. And that's going to be an 8 to hit, so it misses.
Now I'm annoyed.
At the same time, this disgusting green gas begins to just billow out from this creature.
Ugh.
Exit. Stead's left.
Where's-
Post haste even.
Where's
So on your turn, roll a con save.
okay? Where's the woman?
On the ground still, she hasn't moved.
But is she in the cloud of billowing ooze?
No,
Okay.
She's dead.
Con save
she's
for
about 50 feet away.
con save.
Doesn't say whether she's dead or not.
19.
Okay, you're fine. It's your turn.
Okay.
This thing it's back on its feet in front of you.
Is it still
It's
oozing?
kinda like
is it
hopping
still
back and
oozing
forth.
goo?
Blood is spattering on the ground, and its blood is what seems to be almost like vaporizing and turning into this greenish cloud of gas.
So is it enveloped in a greenish cloud, or can I?
It's
still,
about a
can I
10-foot
approach
radius around it. You're right on him, too. You're in the midst of this cloud.
Okay. Well, I'm going to step back
It's
away.
odiferous
I'm
emanation.
going to step back away from the cloud,
Okay? It's
disengaging carefully.
Oh, okay.
Are you done with sandwich?
you take your time, kind of give it a juke, and then leap back out of the way, getting clear of it until you're out of the cloud.
Okay, and then I am going
It's
to
just
try.
kind of a greenish haze.
I'm going to try to
Kind of-
dispatch it with my bow.
All right.
That's going to do better. 21.
21. You aim up, let loose. You see it fly true. How do you want to kill it?
Right through the eyeball.
Just right through right through its eyeball. The arrow disappears, and you just see the fletching coming out of the eye socket where the eyeball has been
13
destroyed.
damage.
And it snaps back, falls to the ground, and its body begins to decompose into this puddle of black goo, leaving your arrow
And does that
sitting there.
keep making the nastiness?
Yeah, it's kind of. You can see this steamy greenish cloud around it.
Yep.
Wipe my sword off on something immediately.
Okay.
Right.
And then I want to go check on Mrs. Fell out of the window.
You rush over, roll a medicine check.
My dice is fired. I'm going to use this one. 15.
She's laying there. Her eyes are kind of rolled back in her head. Some blood trickled out of her mouth and nose. You check for a pulse, for some breath. Nothing.
Nada?
There are some wounds on her as well. Like, not just the fall.
Not just the fall. Okay. He was up there messing with her before she
Yeah, he
fell.
was chewing on her a bit. But he wanted to tenderize her before he finished eating.
It's too bad. Alright. Back to scouting.
Okay. Roll a stealth check. Better?
25.
Okay, this time you make your way across the town. You avoid a couple of interesting encounters, but keep your head low. You see one kind of spotted this out of at one point at a distance creature, some sort of a powerful looking creature riding a nightmare, basically a horse with flaming hooves and eyes and mouth that's almost like dripping lava. And this creature, you give a wide berth. You do not want to get anywhere near it. And it's just kind of slowly riding down one of the streets and looking, kind of observing everything that's going on. But you make your way to the other side of the island and roll a perception check.
23.
This time you look out, it takes you a couple of minutes of scanning through the hazy air. You hear screams behind you, you hear the sounds of battle on the field below you, and again, there's still this vast armies fighting each other
Fighting each other down below.
But you do look off into the distance and you think you spot these machines like clear off in the distance. It's hard to make it out, but there's clearly some sort of structure in that area. There's that looks like there's some sort of a track, like a big oval track or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. But you
Okay, well,
get the
that's-
feeling that that's the side you need to go off of.
That's where we're headed. So I want to make my way back to my companions and suggest a course of action.
Okay.
Right.
Mommy.
So Trent returns and relays this information.
I think I've laid eyes
Mommy,
on the
Let's
Mad
have that.
Max
Eyes
vehicle
on.
Emporium.
can I give the fiber to Moana?
Do you have enough? I don't think you have enough. You need like a buttload of seaweed, honey.
Alright, let's head over to that side.
It says 6.
I guide them
Okay,
around
you don't
the
have
nightmare.
enough. You need a bunch of seaweed
Okay.
to make fiber.
So can we,
Let's.
oh, it's does he show us where he had his encounter? I know it turned into just a puddle of goo, but I was gonna see. I was curious if there were any soul coins hanging around.
I don't know. You can ask him.
With you when you had your encounter, did you possibly?
It's on the way. I can show you.
Let's just poke around. Well, I think we're gonna need all the money we can get for this thing, especially if it's powered by them.
Okay, so you go back and you see just kind of a black oily smudge where it was. There's no more cloud of gas or anything. The lady's body is still there.
Is my arrow still there?
Yeah, it's kind of like the wood looks like it's very old and brittle though.
Yeah. Just take out a rapier and
Kind of poke through. Roll a investigation. I think that's better than perception for you, right?
That's 16 plus 24.
As you scrape through this oily kind of sludge, just what's remaining, just a residue really. But you slide the rapier across and you dislodge 2 of these soul coins.
Alrighty then.
They're very filthy.
Yeah. Get out my longsword and my rapier and into the sack.
Chopsticking them in. Alright.
Here, hold this. Cool. Okay, good.
All right.
Guys,
And it's time.
Let's base jump.
It's time for dive. And
Yeah, so
you
for
know,
brevity's sake, you
I'm
make it.
hitting a green gem and I
Good.
just hit it.
It takes you a few hours, actually, being very careful where you follow the counters,
make our way.
making your way over to the side
Looking
where
right back.
you saw that again. And
Okay.
oh, I thought your drink was blue, it's just the mug.
Yeah.
Those throw me off.
I want to look down,
Go fish.
and I want to see.
Go get a bunch more.
I mean, you said it's hazy.
Okay.
I
but, you know, we
overfished
can
and
see
I
the
got one
ground.
seed.
It's like
You
our
see
version.
How far is it, do you think? 1,000 feet?
It's
100 feet?
You need a lot more seaweed.
at least 1,000.
Do we see any dust blowing from the armies? From anything?
Yeah,
blowing
there's a
around?
lot of yeah
And which way is it blowing?
towards you.
Towards
I have
us.
one.
So we dive off of this
I have
thing.
to.
We go into
We're
sticks.
gonna go into sticks under El Turel.
It's gonna tend to push you back underneath.
So
the-
we really do need to do the base jump.
I like it.
Are you gonna be the one casting it?
Oh yeah.
And
This is a timing
I'm
issue.
gonna be prepared.
For what?
Well, I
Just start
To
casting a
meet
spell
your
right.
maker.
no, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
shit.
you got no time.
No, we
He's
don't.
trying to time it.
Okay, so the other option is I could cast fly and I could direct us, but that seems like a waste of flight.
It's an interesting thought. And you could actually direct us as we're feather falling.
Yeah.
Right over to where we want to be. We could
We're
land.
dropping 1,000 feet. We're not gonna make it 10 miles.
We're dropping 1,000 feet at 60 feet per turn. There's a glide slope.
Right. I mean, the pilot would know.
We have to
How-
rely on Aaron for this.
How far are we talking here? How far can we get out?
It's 10 feet per second.
10
So
feet.
a
that we're
turn
fall-
is 6 seconds.
Yeah, we're falling 10 feet per second. And how fast can you fly?
Like
60.
60, I think. Yeah, 60.
You can fly
60 feet per
turn.
second?
Per turn.
That's every 6 seconds. So I'd be 10
So
feet faster
you could
than
be a
you.
45
So
degree
it's 1 to
angle.
1.
Well, or I could be 10 feet faster than you. I could pull you a little bit.
Yeah.
No, that's what he's saying, is if you pulled
Oh.
60 feet while you're dropping 60 feet.
It's going to be a 1 to 1 glide slope. We're
Right,
gonna go
right.
45 degrees down angle.
Right. So, yeah, we'd make it at least 1,000 feet
You could
out.
probably do even better than that, though, honestly. If you play Featherfall, like maybe you literally
I can't
become
get on
A feather.
this little
super
castle.
weightless,
What are you trying to do?
I'm
and you
going
can just
on that little one,
maybe you
but
can
I
get a
can't.
better.
You need to go sell the
glide
fish.
Yeah, I could
and
do
jump
60.
2 feet
Well,
away
actually-
from
That would be the
No, but I
worst
can't
case
find
scenario.
it.
Let me read up on our good friend Featherfall here real quick.
Go
Right there.
find
That's just stop.
Let me think
I
about
love
this.
Coming up with
No, you
interesting
can't
ways
check
to
on
use
it.
spells.
Okay, then you
I'm
have to
on
go.
board.
A falling creature's radius slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends.
And how long does it last?
Where are
Until
you?
the creature
Down
lands.
here?
It just says until the spell ends.
Then what are you doing?
Duration 1 minute. So we've got.
10 rounds.
Magic. What is that
And if we're
magic?
falling 60 feet, see, this is another reason we need to base jump.
That
Because if we're falling 60 feet per round, we're only going to go 600 feet.
See that little spot?
Okay, don't worry about it.
It would. We're
That
like,
would be.
we're like,
We're still 400 feet off the ground.
There.
Right, and I can fly for up to 10 minutes.
Plus, there's armies of devils and demons beneath you, so they'll see while you're slowly.
Right.
Casting time, 1 reaction, which you take when you or a creature within 60 feet of you falls. It's a reaction. We can totally do this as we're falling.
That's what it's designed for.
Yeah, we're doing it.
It's designed to do it as soon as you fall off
Now you've got
something.
Superman. Go get more seaweed.
Yeah.
Like
So
a lot
yeah,
more.
I mean, you
Go.
can time it. Wait till you're closer to the
Go.
ground.
Go fish.
The question is, how
Fish
close
on
do you
box
want to
or
be
go
to
fish
the
on
ground? Because that's going to establish a difficulty rating that you're going to have to roll.
I want to
Some
be.
sort of a spell casting
I don't want to
check.
do it at like 50 feet. I want to do it at about 200 feet up. I want to make sure
A
that
little
we've got
margin of
a
safety.
little margin of error,
No, tell me more.
but I want to make sure that
It
we've
would be
got.
way more epic if you were like 50
Okay.
feet
I
off the
know.
ground and just.
I know.
Yeah, but dude.
No,
You're 10 feet off when it hits and then poof,
Like lots of stuff.
and you're running immediately.
I want to make sure that we have plenty of featherfall remaining.
I believe that would be an
not-
athletics check.
Yeah, we don't want to run out of spell, but we also don't want to give the army time to
Johnny
react
shifts,
to our
you're gonna
presence
switch.
and
Go sit down.
Right.
come at us. But yeah, I do. I'm an athlete.
But this is spellcasting.
He thinks he's
So
an
this would be-
athlete. Don't take the legs.
Don't take the leg.
This would be more of a spellcasting check,
Yeah.
which would involve arcane.
No, that's fine from a spellcaster.
Oh, in that case, I should cast this.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
No,
that-
like really. I got a +8 on Arcana.
Okay. I'm just saying in terms of situational awareness, right? Knowing how fast we're falling, knowing when we're going to hit the ground. I mean, I'm just saying. I think there's an athletic component to that.
There's always time for Luke.
You can maybe make that argument. I would think it would be more. Yeah. I don't know.
If you want.
Doesn't matter. It's for my ass.
Or it's a judgment call of just like seeing the ground rushing towards you and being like, now!
No.
Maybe that's wisdom based.
Yeah, but she doesn't have featherfall.
Well, we're not getting any younger. We're still in hell. Let's get this shit over with.
We're still in hell.
Well,
Yeah, what's the plan then?
There we go.
how do we? Yeah, but
We go.
who's casting?
Alright!
I'm
You
gonna,
haven't decided shit. You're like, here's an idea, here's
No.
another one, here's another one. Alright, let's go!
we're not going to do the fly. It's only a 1-to-1 glide slope. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, and well, how
Yeah, and I'm saying
we're
I'm
right
gonna cast.
over Styx, right?
No,
Not
that
on
was
this
when
side.
we were on
You're
the other
on
side.
land.
We're over land.
Oh, good. Okay, so how much leeway do we have?
You'd guesstimate you've got maybe 500 feet.
Oh, good.
Fine.
We're fine. Anything below 500, and we're good. And like,
And we're not. It's not like the wind is going to blow us.
yeah.
60 feet per round.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Hurricane.
There is a storm brewing.
hey, 10 on the Beaufort.
That wind is getting stronger now. Yeah,
I'm ready.
It's definitely whipping up.
You ready?
I've been thinking about this.
There's
Gauge the distances. I'm ready to cast.
There's a
Let's go.
squall coming.
All right. And grab your
Hill
back.
to port!
Let's go.
Ah! The three of you. Does anyone hesitate and get yanked off? You know what I mean? Like they don't want to jump.
now they're-
No, and then they
Now they're falling upside down and
Yeah.
backwards. Whoa!
So the three of you fall, and who's casting? Okay, roll an Arcana check. You feel the wind.
15
15, and how high off the ground do you want to be?
to 200 feet.
200 feet? Okay. You see the ground rushing towards you, And then suddenly, you feel your stomach goes through your skull, and suddenly you're floating in a controlled fashion, light as a feather, as you drift.
Well done,
the ground. The sounds of the battle become louder. You can hear it all now, and you look out as you see some of these creatures have taken notice of your descent.
Alright, I'm going to draw a rapier and a wand of lightning bolt.
Okay. Some of them break off from the body of the main conflict and start heading in your direction. As your feet touch to the ground. You've been pushed maybe 50 feet back underneath.
Is there any sort of cover anywhere?
There's some kind of contours in the ground. There's no vegetation whatsoever, but there's rocks and there's little nooks and crannies. It's a very,
It's almost Martian.
Yeah, like a Martian-esque, like southern Utah type terrain, but very intense.
Let's hit the ground running. Let's head the direction we're headed as quick as we can go.
On it.
Okay. You guys just run for it?
Uh-huh.
And you all have a speed of 30?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You're able to outpace most of the creatures that are coming after you. But you do see one lifts into the air. It looks like a giant fly with this long, pointed proboscis. And it's buzzing through the air, this big, heavy, fat fly. Blood is dripping off of its nose where it's killed something.
What are you getting from me, Ryan?
And it catches, it's
Stuff.
catching up to you bit by bit.
His next spell.
Pop this thing like an overly ripe grape.
You want to stop and do anything?
Not until it gets closer. How close is it?
Tell me how close you want to engage.
100 feet out.
100?
Hold
Okay.
on.
I want to be able to hit it with my bow.
Okay.
But I don't want it to be able to attack me
So
before
you're keeping an eye. You're running, and it's a very rugged terrain, so you're having to like climb over, leap up onto rocks, climb some more, get down into a little cavern, run some more, and you see this thing just keeps coming until finally it's about 100 feet away.
Gotta post up.
Yep. 100-foot line, perfect.
What's that?
Lightning bolt.
Oh yeah, okay.
Alright, yeah. When he's 100 feet away.
Take a shot at it.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll. You guys are going to get a round of attacks as it's 100 feet away. This thing moves pretty quick. Flying, so it's fast.
Oh! That's what I needed to see. A natty 20.
Woo, baby! I like it.
I assume that hits.
Yeah, that definitely hits. In
27.
fact, I will say you actually aimed for the wings. This has fly-like wings coming off of its body. You aim down one side of its body, and you see as the arrow basically slices off the wings on that side, and the thing plummets out of the air and hits the ground. And apparently can no longer fly. You see it hop back up and start scrambling, but very slow compared to its flight. You could outpace it now.
Keep moving.
Yeah, fuck that.
Just leave it? Okay.
Skedaddle.
The other ones are behind, and some of them have lost interest already. And you guys keep running, and eventually leave this behind as well. And you find yourself out in the open plains, having broken free of this battling that was happening underneath, and the creatures that gave chase.
That was awesome. We base jumped in hell.
Right?
Base jumped in hell, dude. That is awesome. What a cool idea, dude. Just
It's so freaky to put. Can you imagine base jumping, but putting your parachute in somebody else's hands?
No.
No.
I know, right? And just like, all right, You gotta judge the time.
You got this
Watching the
right.
ground.
You got this right.
Your eyes are tearing up. You're trying to see. I can't see. No! No!
Right now, damn it, right
No!
Yeah.
Dude, I think you should have gone for 20 feet off the ground.
That would have been
So,
cooler.
did you shoot his wing off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Saved your lightning bolt. Right?
Yeah.
So, you guys make the trek to Fort Knucklebone. That's going to bring us to our next. When do you guys need? When are you?
Hour.
You have till 10? Okay.
We got it right here. We don't even have to go get it from Grammy's.
There you go.
She's not going to school tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
Winter break?
No, just
No,
just
she
wind. I mean, all the weather, and she got a cold at the Super Bowl, but that was 2 weeks ago. So, but even so, let's just keep her home. And I don't need to add something else from the petri dish on top of it,
Reasonable.
dude.
Augie's been on winter break all week, so he's bouncing off the ceiling.
But he's in school though, right?
No, not this week.
No, but school. Yeah, she's not.
living.
And it looks like I think she's gonna start school
At 6.
Next
she can't
year.
because she's
because her birthday's in September.
Yep.
So she gets another.
Which honestly, like, I was always the youngest kid in class,
Yep.
and I don't think it's a bad thing to be a little bit more mature and to be the oldest kid in class.
I was
So-
the oldest.
We
You were?
went.
When's your birthday?
April, but I repeated kindergarten because I was
Oh.
deaf. They didn't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I could drive in
Right.
like middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah, legit. I had to do summer driver's ed because I couldn't drive already.
Right.
We went through the exact same
Right.
thought process, and we agonized over it, right? Because Augie's October,
Yeah.
and he should be. Right, the line's pretty clear. He should be one of the oldest kids in class. But we're looking at it just in terms of his scores, his comprehension, like he's going to be so GD board, right? And he's not. He's going to enter kindergarten already being able to read, already being able to do second grade level,
Right,
arithmetic,
but-
multiplication, and division. But there's a social aspect of
Exactly.
it. And Bree's perspective on this was similar to yours. She had always been the youngest and the smallest kid in her class, and she's like, "Look, I was always academically more.
Oh,
than,
yeah.
I was academically ahead of them all, even
Yeah.
though I was younger. But the problem was I was slower to develop. I ended up getting picked on and bullied. It was
Sorry
there
about
was
that.
an aspect that was problematic. Yeah. So anyway, we went the same route and just said, you know what, we're not going to fight it. This is where technically he should be, and let's just let's let him do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, they Bree, because she always does all the research on everything.
But
which I love.
it's
and
a
appreciate.
year. It's a year. It doesn't, in the long term,
That's not that big a deal.
it's not
No.
a big deal.
Mm-mm.
No, I agree.
She leaps and bounds socialization.
Yeah, no.
Just what she's had right now.
Yeah. Pre-K has been, she came out of her shell.
Mommy, look, I got a special doorknob.
You got a special doorknob, awesome.
Yeah, and
Can I
it's
be
for
honest?
Merlin.
I've been thinking it all night. Just level of interaction.
I gotta go
Yeah.
find Merlin.
Dude, yeah, she's doing so good, dude. And she's
She's
wicked
so
smart.
interactive.
Yeah, and she's very particular about using the right words for things, and it makes me super happy. All right.
Okay, we base jumped in hell. We just got to Mad Max's Demon Vehicle Emporium.
To Thunderdome.
As you approach, a fortified compound sits atop a low plateau that rises out of a crater-pocked landscape. At the center of the compound is a hill of rust-colored stone that resembles a hand clawing out of the ground and traps between the fingers. A jagged wall made of rock, bones, and metal debris surrounds this hand-shaped hill. Other highlights visible from this distance include a gatehouse, atop which stands a half dozen small figures on watch.
Wow. Half dozen. Interesting. So it's a gated compound?
It's a gated compound.
Cookie?
Cookie.
I don't think so.
Cookie.
No thanks.
You got a cookie. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well,
You want your cookie?
I just ate all of my
so we
sandwich.
have to
I'm
knock
not
on the door.
Yep.
Mommy.
So as you guys approach, you're gonna just approach the gate.
Yep.
As
You
you
guys go
approach, you see these creatures atop the gate, and they each are wearing these long red stocking caps. One of them shouts out, "What's the password?"
Soul coin!
You hear another one on top say, "We don't have a password, you idiot!" And then you hear they all start laughing, and then the one says, "He said soul coin. How much soul coin exactly are we talking about?"
How good and how fast is the vehicle in question?
I think they're just trying to let us into the place.
I don't want to get into the place. I want a vehicle.
You see them put their heads together. "Show us the coin!"
Mommy?
I'll reach in.
No.
I'll reach in and pull out
He
one.
wants- I'm gonna put that to him.
Is that for him?
Yeah.
For sure.
They confer again, putting their heads together.
There you go, Mommy.
Suddenly you hear, as the gate begins to swing open.
What'd he say?
Golden.
So you look
doorknob
inside,
with an
and
M
the
engraved.
area inside is just completely littered
Now, it
with
looks like
trash
Mike
and
put
mechanical
his-
parts,
your
bits
efforts
of
against forgetting her bearing fruit. I found this
metal
thing out in the
and-
village.
some of it slightly
Don't mess up
resembles
my
vehicles. There's some wheel elements and gears and things.
Oh, that belongs to
There's
Annabelle.
ramshackle
Where's me?
buildings
You gotta
built from
get enough places
basically
to
the
go
same
find her.
junk to provide shelter for
I enchanted your house to remind her
platoon
of
of
from.
small creatures that are milling about in the
What'd you
whole
say?
thing.
They enchanted your house to remind her of where she's
Yeah,
from.
it looks like little
Even
gnomes, kind of.
so, we never expected mini Casita.
a lot of them
to
have
quite
these
so magical and
red
protective
caps
as an inhabitant.
completely
Can you tell us where Minnie?
like kind
Your
of,
bow
some of them are pointy, a lot of them are just kind of wilted and
To
crumpled and
investigate.
bent off to one side.
Ooh,
And you
her
can
home
see
is secret.
also
There's
a pair
small
of
bits
kinku,
Finding the
which
local
are,
doorknob can only mean the mini Casita is considered
bird-like
coming back
creatures. They look like
But first you'll need to
humanoid
to the
crow
valley.
type creatures.
to the valley.
And they are examining one of the vehicles, and they're kind of having a conversation in high-pitched squeaks and squawks, talking in basically some bird-like language. Yeah. And as they see you guys enter through the gates, they turn and stare at you and kind of looking amazed. Their kind of beak-like mouths dropping open.
Ooh, Mirabelle's fond of
And they look
photographs.
at you.
So
One of these
take pictures of
guys
the
from
villagers.
up above, you see as he slides down a cable and lands on the ground, and he rushes over, hitches his pants up, and he's got these big heavy iron boots on, and he stands right in front of you and says, "All right, give me the coin."
I didn't say we were giving it to you. I said we had it to spend.
That's the price of entrance.
Like I said, we don't want to enter. We want to buy a vehicle. Show us what you got. We'll make a deal.
And we're out.
Thorns.
Right, you gotta pay the entrance fee, then you can go and buy your vehicle. Come on, come on.
Go sit, go back.
One of them from up above goes, "Don't pay him a damn penny! He's lying to you!
Okay, dude.
Shut up, you!"
It seems your compatriots don't have your back. We're just gonna go do our business. Thank you.
Ah! Alright, close it up! And the gates. As you see, as he starts climbing back up onto the gate.
Go sit.
Uh,
Ow, here.
Kinku kind of come in your direction as you are heading in.
Kenku.
How big are they?
They're about 4.5 feet tall. Fairly small.
What are they talking? Common, abyssal?
Kenku.
Like, what does the guard talk to us in? Common?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Alright.
Mom,
So one of these crow-like
Wally's
bird
favorite
creatures
thing is this.
waves at you. When you hear he squawks out, "What a deal! Patience is a virtue! Can't keep the boss waiting!" And then he turns and runs off into one of the little like huts made out of all the trash and junk.
Should I give
I mean, this is
Alright,
basically
we'll head towards
it's
that
like
door.
just a giant junkyard.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and you can see elements of machinery.
Is there anything that looks like a viable vehicle that's going to carry us
Not
across this
currently.
blasted plain?
Not currently.
Okay.
But up near the middle of all this, where the
Where the
big
track
kind
is?
of mountain is
Oh.
that looks like a hand, you can see that there are some machines that are completed and look like they would be in working order. There's a number of caves like in between where the fingers
Gotcha.
are, and that seems to be more.
Alright, let's walk
Let's
there.
walk that direction.
Go.
As you are heading in that way, the Kenku comes back out of the little hut that it ran into. This time leading
tell her thank you.
taller creature wearing a long, tattered,
Make sure that doesn't turn
I
off.
will
kinda
not.
like
Go take it back
duster.
to Emily if you don't want it.
there's a big hood up. It's just completely, or more like a robe, a long, heavy robe. But it's covered in mud and mold, and it looks just like it's like rough. This looks like some sort of like homeless person or something. But as they head in your direction, and the other Kenku just kind of is following with you, just hanging back a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. But you
Alright, we'll stop
kind
and
of
wait
stop.
for him.
Okay, they come rushing up, and the two Kenku come together and they start to kind of like chitter and bird-like talk to each other. And you hear just like like birds mimic
Right.
words or
Yeah, yeah.
phrases. Like you hear them basically like mimicking sounds back to each other. That seems to be the way they speak.
Huh.
But the taller one comes over and pulls their hood back, and you see this dark-skinned woman with long, black, just scraggly hair, and these bulging eyes, and the eyes just kind of are looking in different directions at the same time. These teeth that are just gnarly-ish.
Ish.
Yeah, ish. She says, "Welcome. Mad Maggie's the name. I'm the one in charge around here."
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mad Maggie.
One eye is like fixed on you, and the other one is like looking all around. Yeah.
We're looking for a vehicle that can bring us safely, all three of us,
Ah.
to the Bleeding Keep.
Looking to buy, are you?
Looking to buy a family sedan, if you will.
What'd you do with
Well, I trust you have coin.
We have coin.
Let's see it.
that? Okay, what'd you do with the yogurt?
Let's see the vehicle.
It's not how things work around here.
Mm.
One eye fixes on you, and then the other eye goes this way, so they're cross-eyed.
That's okay.
She's
You know
watching
what?
both of you at the same time.
I think she went to
Show us the coin.
go pick up one of the
Then
things. Go.
we'll show you what we have to offer.
Once again, I will pull out a coin and show it to her.
Hey.
And then put it back in.
Both of her eyes focus in
Go
on the pouch as you've reached in. Not much in there, is there?
Jack's downstairs.
There's more than that one. We have no
Downstairs.
idea what the going rate is.
Right?
You wouldn't be trying to pull a fast one on old Mad Maggie, would you?
Maggie, do you think we would have come down from that city on
What's the
high,
name of the
wandered through armed,
the
big warring denizens of hell,
I can't remember.
made our way into your compound, if we weren't seriously interested in purchasing a vehicle from you right now? I assure you the answer to that question.
That's it. It was Master Blaster.
Master Blaster.
Roll a persuasion check. Master.
14.
Master, dude.
This is why you keep. This is. I know.
Master Blaster? It's the frog?
Blaster Master.
Oh, was it Blaster?
Master Blaster.
Yeah.
Master.
I
Blaster.
think it was Blaster Master, but the little dude
the
with
little
the big
dude was
dude, that
Master.
was Master Blaster in Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
that's
the
right.
video game.
The video game on
I know.
Where you were the little dude and you had the cart
Yeah.
and you jump in
Yeah.
and you had to go through and unlock all of the cool stuff. Dude, that game was awesome. I played the shit out of that game.
I have that game. I'm going to maybe try to get August into that.
I still have my Nintendo and I have that game.
Nice.
Yes.
And I still can't beat that damn game.
My
It's a
mom
hard
gave
game.
away my Nintendo.
Because you
all
can't
my
save.
games.
Oh, it's too bad. I'm sorry.
There's no saving in
I
that one.
remember that.
You
That
can't
is
restart.
a hard game.
It's a hard game because you got to
A
play
lot
it
of those
start to
games-
finish.
You remember the Key of
You wanna
Solomon
go
or
through-
like Kid Icarus or
Oh,
oh my
the
god.
original Castlevania. A
Yeah.
lot of those games are impossible.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yes.
Come on.
Agreed. All right, so you got a 14 on your persuasion. You see this sly look come across her face, and she says, "All right, we'll show you what we have, and we'll see what you can afford to. Come this way. Mad Maggie has everything you need."
Fantastic.
And she has this. Walk this way. And she has this really weird rolling gait. She can't, like, she's kind of hunched. She
No,
has like
walk
a
this way.
hunchback.
Just one of the two people, you know,
Wasn't the hunch on the other side?
What hunch? So,
Dude,
I have a.
what's that?
nothing.
Young Frankenstein?
Yes.
So,
Igor.
Igor.
so Dreamer Valley came on this
Hey guys, come here.
switch.
You talk to her.
It actually came
Uh-oh,
on
uh-oh.
this switch, and
Is this your whole plan to have her
this
distracted?
is actually the part. And Merlin said the doorknob is for Mia Well. So her house is enchanted with.
Look at that cute guy.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's so
Her
funny.
name's Lulu. She's like an elephant with wings.
I
So
know.
cute.
Yeah.
Could, but
Oh, look at this guy. His name is Slop.
otherwise, I'm just saying. Okay. As long as we're all on the same page here. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. You guys good?
we're good.
So,
Let's see it, Mags.
So she is going to lead you to the vehicles. So I would. Oh, here we go. I should have pictures printed for you. Would be better.
What, of the different
Of
vehicles?
the different vehicles. So she takes you up towards where the like hand-looking hill is, and you can see some of these vehicles parked out, kind of in a yard. Where all the junkyard essentially is, and all these little creatures and people live. There's a bit of it ends, and there's a bit of a space, and then you can see that she has her vehicles set up, ones that actually work
Right.
and are put together. And she begins to show you some of these. So she first shows you a smaller one, kind of like a motorcycle, if you will. She calls it the Devil's Ride.
Wait,
Awesome. I know, creepy, right?
What's that supposed to be?
It's a two-wheeled infernal machine with like spiked wheels, an engine that as she goes up and turns this thing on with a key, the engine like screams. It sounds like souls screaming in agony. As she revs it, just sounds like screaming people trapped in an eternal
I
hell.
think we're all gonna have a hard time fitting on
That's
that.
funny.
Yeah, that one. She says it's fast and maneuverable.
Okay.
If you want something
We're
like
playing
that,
F-Zero.
but
Different cars.
it can only hold one person.
Right.
Of course, if you wanted to buy multiples, you could have an entire group of
Okay.
That's interesting.
devils.
So-
ride.
And what is the going rate for one of these particular vehicles in Soul Coins?
Judging by that paltry, pathetic little coin sack, I'd say you can't afford it.
No, that's fair. But
What if
we'd
we-
like to know what we're dealing with.
What are you talking about?
We'd be looking at maybe 100 soul coins. For
What if we
something like
had
this.
something else?
What are you talking
Something
about?
Such
Price.
as
far more rare.
Prices for
I
cars.
have
something-
coins in my wallet.
we're
incredibly
open
enticing,
to negotiations.
valuable.
What do you
Arcane.
have that's so valuable?
Well, I have
We have an
coins
art.
in
We
my
have.
wallet.
You do?
We have a holy artifact.
She got dollar bills in her
Holy?
I got dollar bills in my wallet.
Let's see this holy artifact. You pull out the dome.
Indeed, I do.
Why do you want money?
You're welcome to inspect it for authenticity.
One eye's like swiveling. Like she's thinking. Very well. She reaches out to grab it. Ooh, nat 20.
Ah, damn it.
She's like, ah, yes. There is a power here.
What's
Twists it and turns it.
Hey, what's this guy's
It's
name?
worth something.
What's this
Have one of your
guy's name?
cokes.
Yep. Now, let's
So, and
I would say a relic of this nature would be worth a couple of 100 soul coins.
Well,
Okay.
I have
the other
so
question
I
is,
have a lot of
what's
coins
the
in my
burn rate
wallet.
on soul
Get 'em.
coins to drive these things?
I didn't bring your
Oh.
wallet.
How many soul coins would it take us to get
I didn't bring
to-
your wallet.
the Bloody Citadel?
Oh, you're heading to the Bleeding Citadel?
Yes.
Well, why do you want money so bad?
Well, I think I'd better just take all the soul coins off your hands before they get wasted.
Why do you want money?
That's fair.
Now, you will see in each of these machines there is a slot for the coins.
Right.
Drop a coin in, feeds the machine.
For how long?
Well, depends on the machine and what you're doing.
Well, we're talking about the Hell Riders.
So, one coin should operate the smaller machine for 24 hours.
So then I think the deal
And-
before you
wait.
is
I have
One
a
hill.
pretend coin.
for
And-
3 Hell Rides.
Right. And how far is it from here to the Bleeding Citadel?
Well, that I can't tell you. Never been there.
I have a
And if you
pretend
try to
coin.
go sit insane.
You do?
What?
And if she tried to comprehend,
They should go insane, right?
Yeah. Now I have. You couldn't afford the demon grinder. That's the large one over there with the.
Well, maybe. What if
Not for this.
Right, but
Now it can't hold.
have I
up to
not
8
seen a
creatures.
track here?
What you need is the tormentor. Let me show you. And she takes you to one. It looks more like a sort of a buggy.
Perfect.
With,
but yeah, like a V-dub sandrail.
yeah.
Yeah. So it has handles like a dune buggy. It's designed for raiding and scouting. Bladed iron wheels.
I kind of
And
like
it can
the
hold up to
autonomy
4 medium
of the
creatures.
3 Hell Rides.
So
It gives
the
us some
Devil's
strategic
Ride, the
options.
motorcycle can travel 120 feet.
Nice.
Speed is 120. The Tormentor, the speed is 100.
Okay.
All the other ones, their speed is
I
100.
think the deal on the table is 3 hell rides for this enchanted holy relic.
3.
3 hell rides.
Well, it's only worth 200 soul coins. The Devil's Ride is a bit beyond that price.
And here I thought she had quoted us a paltry 100 per.
All things are fluid in negotiation, my friend. Well,
What about for this mid-sized vehicle? Pardon me, what did you refer to it as?
The Tormentor.
The Tormentor. Very well, the Tormentor.
I quite like that. You could go for the Scavenger, but it may be a bit out of your price.
And what's your asking price in hell coins? Excuse me, soul coins or the Tormentor?
For the Tormentor, I could give you in exchange for the helm. The Scavenger, you'd be a bit shy.
would there be any jobs available in the area to earn soul coins? Or is there... I mean, I did see a track here, did I not?
Oh, yes, we hold races quite frequently.
There must be gambling.
Oh, of course.
Do you want to
I
pretend
mean,
coins?
we are in Avernus.
Do you want to pretend coins?
So, what are you suggesting?
I'm not sure yet.
There's a lot of pretend coins in my
We
pocket.
can lose them just as easily as we can.
Oh, definitely. I'm not saying we can't.
Here's a lot of pretend coins.
I think we trade the Tormentor for that helm straight across. Get the hell out of Dodge.
We have 14 days worth of coins.
Honestly, that's more efficient anyway, though, right? Because it requires one for 24 hours to go 100.
Right.
If we took 3 of the hell rides, we would sort of 3 coins to go 120 every 24 hours.
Why did you
So even though
get
it's a little
those
slower, we
out
get a hell
of
of
the
better mileage.
coins out?
Right. You sure we want to give
Why
up
did you
this?
get
I mean,
those out of coins?
not that I necessarily
So you can
want to
see 'em.
keep that helm. It seems absolutely
Check 'em out,
terrible. But
I think opportunistically, I mean, unless we want to get into a brawl, what else? We're nowhere near the requisite amount of silk coins.
no, we're not.
And that helm has already served its strategic purpose relative to our campaign.
Maybe.
You're right.
Well, hopefully.
It's a gamble.
Thoughts? Help us out here. Land.
So it's the helmet for the
Yeah, it's the one that...
Scavenger?
No, it's
Tormentor.
yeah, the Tormentor.
Tormentor.
The
The
dune buggy.
the buggy.
That we can all 4 fit, or 3 of us fit in.
Right.
Now, the benefit,
Yeah.
Here, you want to
Is-
see how I can
there's
do on
there's
the
benefits to each
Right.
machine.
Sure.
You want to see
So with the
how
Devil's
Maybe-
Ride, you're
Hold on.
driving it yourself, right?
Right.
But
Right.
with the Tormentor, you could have people in the weapon stations prepared to defend.
And there's, to your point, pros and cons. Having 3 independent vehicles gives us some strategic options. But so too does having one person driving and another person manning a weapons turret.
I
And another person casting. Or
Okay.
whatever.
kind of have a lot of coins
I
in
would
my
think-
pocket.
I frankly don't see a lot of all, like,
Reach them.
without
Yeah.
One of
aggressive
them are
negotiations.
Or
one
a
of
side
them are
quest.
actually these
Side quest,
ones.
which
What are you looking at?
Devil's Rides are on the table.
I'm reading.
No, but what about the big dog?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the big dog.
How much? Yeah, how much
What's
for the big dog?
What's the rate of travel for the
They're
Demon
100.
Grinder?
Demon Grinder?
Yeah.
That would be 500 soul coins.
Okay.
That's in my UTFO.
I mean, I like where
Do you
you're coming
like this
from.
girl better?
Well, that's right.
I think that all options on the table, I'd probably advocate for that one anyway. And it also happens to be the only one that is
Which
immediately
one?
viable.
The demon grinder?
No, the
No.
Do you like this girl one?
Hold on, sweet.
That's the one she'll trade.
Yeah, she'll trade straight across for it. What I'm saying is, even if we had infinite soul coins, that might be the best option.
Yeah, but
Now, if you want to get involved in the races, you might be able to work out a deal. Not many are willing to drive. It's quite dangerous.
Dangerous, you say.
dangerous.
And
Watch
drive
yourself.
The Devil's Rides.
Let's say you get to take your choice. If you win, you keep the vehicle. I get the winnings, the prize money. If you lose, well, there won't be much of you left. But I'll keep the helm and whatever else you have on your personages. And you'll be dead, so it won't really matter.
My vote is head to the Bleeding Citadel and the Tormentor.
Let's take
Post
the.
haste.
Yeah.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure?
Our sense of adventure is going to be well satisfied as we traverse the hellscape before us in search of the Bleeding Citadel.
If you have the skill necessary to make it to the Bleeding Citadel,
If indeed.
then no doubt you could win a simple race around the track.
Oh, look at Mimi. She could do it.
Alas, we have the time for trivial pursuits.
No, I'm with you. Do
Well, the
Make-
Tormentor
make-
then.
it. Make the
Tormentor.
trade.
For the aforementioned helm.
Excellent. Takes the helm,
Hand it back
stashes it under her ratty old cloak,
See your roll.
and walks over. She already rolled.
She got a nat 20. She's immune.
And she walks over to one of the machines, not the one she was showing you. She walks past that one to another one. Looks a little rough.
Oh, dude.
Madam,
The bait and
believe-
switch.
I believe the agreement was for the Tormentor.
Ah, yes, the Tormentor.
The Tormentor that we reviewed is this example.
This one, and she pats the side, and some component like falls off.
I'm sure that,
We'll fix that before we hand it
I'm
over.
sure that particular vehicle will make your next customer very satisfied. However, this Tormentor here that we negotiated upon and agreed upon is the one.
No,
we
you didn't specify which one. This is the one for you.
Look, do you want
Tried
to
and
eat? Would you
true.
like to eat a lightning bolt? Stick to the
I
deal.
had some for breakfast.
Believe it.
I don't have any coins in my pocket.
You can roll an
This doesn't need.
intimidation check.
This doesn't
if you
need
guys
to
want.
turn
The two
acrimonious.
of you.
I don't have any
Oh,
coins
that's
in my pocket.
18 plus 19.
19? Okay. She says, so, that's our display model, if you will. This is a fine machine. It's, well, as I said, it's tried and true. It's won the race many times. You'll find that it serves you quite well. Fire it up! And she hands you the key. It's like this big skeleton key.
Right.
Yeah, with like a skull handle.
The helm.
She hands it to you.
I
I'm
don't
no
have
interest in
any
the key
coins
to a
in my
vehicle other than the one
pockets.
that we negotiated for. The helm for the vehicle, the keys
Well,
to this vehicle,
Just fire it up, you'll like it.
no interest.
Very well. I'll go fetch the helm. I left it back in the shop.
Very well.
She turns and whoops, drops the key and hurries away.
Take it or take it.
Take it or fight to the death. One or the other.
Yeah, pretty much. And there are guards and there's others, and it just sounds like a bad idea.
It's like she has the pristine, like the Porsche, and
What does the
like,
key,
yeah, I'll buy
what
the
does the
Porsche.
key look like?
You just
like
said, like a skull and with a skeleton key.
with the skull handle.
Okay, fantastic. I walk over to the vehicle that we negotiated for, and I check the traps and click the lock.
So
Hold on, sweetheart.
let me see here. I want to find a picture of the tormentor.
What do you mean?
It's like a crazy Dune buggy, honey.
Dude, there's some crazy machine. The Buzz Killer has a giant saw blade on the front of it.
Nice.
So
Hold on,
now
honey.
picking the lock on this. Alright, I'm busy, sweetie.
We're leaving in both vehicles. Artie, grab the keys to the other one.
Come here, Bubba.
Let's see here.
Where's Daddy?
Outside. She's smoking. She can take a chair. Then you can come sit with me when he comes down.
It's an interesting concept. Can you steal one?
I mean, that's why I asked. She says it's just a skeleton key.
So
Go ahead and roll a lock-picking attempt. Well, first, you said you were checking for traps.
Yep.
So roll that first.
flip to Harry Potter.
17.
17.
What's going on?
I will say you do not see a trap per se. So essentially,
Getting your nails for
there's kind of a metal hatch where there's just a latch, and you're able to just twist it, and the metal hatch comes loose and is able to open up. And you look inside, and you see that there's kind of like a footstep on the side, and then looks like you can climb down inside and get down into this driver's seat.
Okay.
And you're looking through basically a slit that gives you kind of a view of your surroundings.
I
You see the driver's seat. You can look into there's some pedals, and there's like a gear shifter thing, and it's a very bare bones, but it's functional. And there's a steering wheel thing, kind of not a wheel, but it's more like with those racing wheels where it comes out and it's just like the handles. Yeah. And you can see the place where you put the key in.
Great. Slide a hand check.
Okay. You're gonna try to pick the lock.
Indeed.
You're basically trying to hotwire.
I'm trying to pick. Yeah, I'm hot wiring.
You're trying to hotwire.
Hot wiring the. What was it called? The
Floor
Scavenger, what was it called? No, the Tormentor.
The tormentor.
Yep.
the display model.
Yeah, the display model. The one that looks all pristine and nice.
Show floor.
Yeah.
Tormentor. Oh.
Ouch. Bye-bye.
That's a word.
No? This is what? 7? Yeah. You try to kind of like reach in and pull, like see if there's some sort of wiring or something, and it turns out that there's some sort of components to this that are a mystery to you. You don't really know how it works.
Beyond basic
Yeah, it's beyond you.
locksmithing.
And it's not just like you can just pick the lock and twist it and get it to start up. It seems more like it's like a microchipped key fob or something.
Right.
You don't have the right key fob.
I bet if we cast some detect magic on that key, there might be some sort of property there. Very well. Well, we've equivocated long enough. Let's get our July.
Right.
Now, one thing you do notice is
I'm
that
having images of like Korra, like Team Avatar in the Sato-mobile. Like,
nice, dude, I love that show. You do notice that this is indeed somewhat bare bones. Like, it looks nice from the outside, but the interior of it is very stock.
Okay.
And as you go back to the jalopy, as you called it, and you get inside, you see a pair of fuzzy dice hanging off the rear view mirror. There's like a padded seat there. And you notice that there's some components that have been added to this thing that look like combat-related components. So I'll give you a choice of some of this. There's some...
Go home to Bel Air.
Now, would you prefer to have an acidic bile sprayer or a flamethrower?
Acidic
Or-
bile sprayer. I'll tell you why.
Because they're
Half the shit down
resistant.
here
Yeah.
is resistant to fire.
Right.
Okay. All right. So we'll go acidic bile sprayer.
Jalopy.
There's a harpoon station.
Nice.
I'm gonna have a hard time saying no to that.
Well, what are our other options?
Another option is there's armor upgrades. You can also have a necrotic smoke screen or a teleporter.
I like that.
So you could choose one of those. You could either choose the teleporter, the necrotic smoke screen, or an upgraded armor.
Ooh, I found a little.
Good job.
Armor's a really good idea.
It is, but I kind of feel like if we need that, we've already lost today.
Yeah. Whereas teleport gets you the fuck out.
Yep. Like, if the only thing between us and imminent demise is like a little bit of extra armor in our vehicle, like, no.
Yeah, but if we take one hit and it's done.
So we teleport it out.
Yeah. Alright.
How many people can the teleporter accommodate?
The vehicle, probably.
The vehicle teleports
Okay, good.
up to
gosh.
300 feet away.
Alright.
All creatures and objects in contact with the vehicle are teleported along with it, and it needs 24 hours to recharge.
Okay.
Now, the necrotic smoke screen creates a 30-foot cloud of opaque smoke directly in front or behind that's stationary and lasts for a minute.
That was actually pretty cool.
And the acidic bile sprayer?
Well,
You already have that.
I know, but what's the, like, we can use it, how often we need...
There's actually,
Cartridges.
so there's like fleshy components to this. So there's actually like this bile gland, and it compresses, and like you push a
Oh, bile, not vile.
bile. Yeah. So it's a nozzle, so you can spray it in a 30-foot cone, and then each creature must make a DC 12 Dex save, or take 9d8 acid damage on it,
Whoa.
DC 12 dex.
or half as much on a success.
98.
98 is serious.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's like blight. Alright. I believe we have decked our jalopy.
Well, which did you decide? Did you want? There's 3 different armor upgrades, or necrotic smoke screen,
Or teleport. I think we're lined up teleport.
I think we're going to teleport.
teleporter. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Although I wish it went more than 300 yards. But that's okay.
Feet.
300 feet.
I definitely wish it went more than
So this is
300
the tormentor. Okay.
100 yards.
Not very far.
No, but considering that our rate of movement is 100
What's that one?
Carrot clones.
and probably other,
Ice
Just depends on what's after us.
cream.
well,
If it's some
There's-
great big flying, horror,
yeah.
100 feet or 100 yards and by as much.
Well,
Daddy,
No, ow,
do you
ow.
want one of these boxes?
I don't think you need one of those.
no, you're good.
You don't.
Don't buy
You
those.
don't need those.
You know what, though, there's some considerations beyond the scope, though, of running away. Like, what if we get to the bleeding citadel and there's a 100-foot wall? We can teleport on the other side of it.
Maybe, unless it's line of
It has
sight.
to be line. It's where you can see.
Then we can drive up on a hill and teleport.
Where the driver can see up to 300 feet
Mom,
away.
you want to watch this?
No, I need to listen.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I need to
We'll
listen.
see.
So teleporter stuff.
Hopefully it'll be a portcullis and we can see through it.
I mean, yeah.
Ow.
And it also helps you get over a chasm that's less than 300 feet.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
It's fine.
There's benefits to it. Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Put you in a nice position. So that's a good place to pick up next time as you guys pile into your new infernal war machine and prepare, you fire it up, you hear the wailing of souls as you rev this thing. It's like screaming as you rev it up and prepare to drive out of this very strange Mad Max-like place.
Oh
Thanks, guys.
my
That was
goodness.
fun. You finally got out of El Terrell, though.
Right?
God. Mad Maggie.
Oh my goodness.
Out of the frying pan,
Right.
into the fire.
Hey, now you get to have some cool encounters cruising across the plains of Avernus. See what you can encounter there and fight off with your war machine. That'll be fun.
Hey,
Like I said, it was-
Anybody up
Hey.
for next week?
sweatshirt.
I'll have to check. I don't know. You gonna be in town?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm probably, yeah, I can be here.
I can't find sweat.
You dropped it on the floor.
Yeah.